The two biggest mysteries in this new trilogy are of course Snoke and Rey. And this is because we know absolutely nothing about them. Even this close to episode 8, there are almost no clues. However, strangely enough, while watching Blade Runner 2049 for a second time, I confirmed a suspicion I had the first time, which is that this movie actually may have inadvertently revealed a part of Rey's history. Let me explain. In the film, it is revealed that Harrison Ford's character Deckard had a secret child with replicant Rachel. Because of the circumstance's impossibility and the drastic implications that it would have, the two replicants hid the child under a fake gender in an orphanage, while Deckard had already disappeared. Now, some may be asking, why would Deckard disappear? Well, as Harrison Ford states in the film, sometimes in order to love someone, you have to be a stranger. He explains that the reason they did this was to cover their tracks. He didn't want his child in danger, to be found, experimented on, and dissected. When you think about it, what is the best possible way to keep someone safe? You hide them from even yourself. What if it is possible that Rey's history is exactly like this? Except instead of all of them having the same ideas about her, one of them had different ideas. My thought is that when Rey was born into Luke's Jedi Temple, much like Ben Solo, she was discovered to be extremely powerful, even more powerful than Ben. However, this also presents a great risk to the Jedi Order, as two extremely powerful Force-sensitive children double the chances of something terrible happening. Perhaps the Jedi Temple simply wasn't ready for both of them, but I suspect that a pact may have taken place between Luke, Leia, Han, Lor San Tekka, and possibly even Snoke, who may have been a member of the Church of the Force before he turned. And what was this pact? To hide Rey away from the entire universe. Just like in Blade Runner 2049, what if it is possible that this character Unkar Plutt actually runs something like an orphanage? I mean, take a look around Nema Outpost. It's a junkyard where Unkar Plutt uses people to salvage parts. And no doubt he takes human donations, children or grown adults, it doesn't matter. Now, your next question is, why would Luke, Leia, or Han do that? How could they have the heart to leave little Rey on Jakku? Well, maybe it wasn't either of them. Perhaps it was Snoke. It could be possible that Snoke was once a high-ranking member of the Church of the Force, and at the moment he dropped Rey off on Jakku, he himself hadn't turned to the dark side yet. At that time, he was simply just another piece of the puzzle. And why did they do all of this? Simple. As I said before, to keep her a secret from even themselves. Think about it. If even the closest people to Rey don't know anything, then it doesn't matter how much you question them. You can even get right inside their heads and you still wouldn't know. No matter how you look at it, it's the perfect protection for Rey. Now, of course, this doesn't mean that they completely abandon her there. After all, Lor San Tekka has been on Jakku all of this time. They could always come back. For instance, if there was a Mara Jade character in the mix, she could have been planning on asking Snoke what planet Rey was on, but Snoke turned and killed her before she could. So what do all of you think about this particular theory? Could Rey's history be much like the plotline from Blade Runner? A child secretly hidden away because of a pact made between the parents and the Church of the Force to keep her safe from the dangers of life inside and outside the Jedi Temple. And could Snoke have played a role in all of this? Leave all of your thoughts and opinions down below in the Great White Void. And as always, until next we meet, stay in a galaxy far, far away.